And on the one hand, I feel like, I'm just, what am I doing here? Complaining about this, huh? Asking the world to be handed to me on a silver platter? Oh, if only everyone else would make my life easier for me. Is that what I'm doing? On the other hand, I feel that I succumb too quickly to external pressures. Too quickly to these ideas of, at least historically, I have succumbed too quickly to ideas of, well, do this thing, it may be stressful, but who cares? Just follow this rule, this path, this deal, this, I thought sometimes of, like, what would happen if I just ditched some of this? I have ditched some of it, I've toned things down since high school. Thank the Lord. But, it's moments like this, weekends like this. I really have time, and of course the weather's brightening up, and everything looks so cool. I got to see a sunrise. How cool is that? But I feel really hopeful, right? And then stuff always gets in the way. I have stuff to do. I have to do the stuff. Can't ignore it, can I? And what? Fail out of classes? And then what happens? I don't know. I think you must die or something. Apparently, this is the impression I get. I don't know. Gee, if it weren't for college, then you'd have to work some sort of Walmart-style job. You have to work in a factory somewhere. Go work some crap that would be 1,000 times worse. Oh, okay. So I'm glad it's not 1,000 times worse. I just keep wondering, could it be better? Could it be? Imagine if I had freedom, and maybe I should reach for it more. Maybe I should. But getting the freedom hurts. Not because the freedom in and of itself is bad for me. Oh no, quite good. It hurts basically because the world makes it hurt. The world punishes me, it feels like. And again, maybe I'm just whining, huh? And I know, a lot of people have a lot worse off than me. I know. I'm not saying none of you have a right to complain. You do, more so than I. I'm so embarrassed from talking to several people I know that are very much busy all the time. And I feel like, sort of ashamed. Oh, you're doing, all this stuff. I am doing stuff, aren't I? I'm doing what I love. But that doesn't count. Not just yet, anyway. It doesn't mean. If I can be financially sound on creativity alone someday, well, then it would count according to the world's rules, and then I could just do creative stuff. Wouldn't that be sweet? At the moment, not much going there. So what do? Well, kind of try and do both, I guess. Try and get my homework done, which is what I'll be doing soon enough. I've done some already, and then the feeling of stress that came up from it is what inspired me to make this video here. Not really stress disorder. No, this feels like normal stress. Which is good news for me, I guess. And it's not just this one thing. It's evocative and evocative of past experiences. It reminds me of thousands of times. And I've wanted to do something that I loved, and homework, or sometimes regular work at a job, stood in the way. I always wonder how is all that really necessary? Is it, how much is it? I don't know. I feel like if I go for what I really want, I'll just lose it. And there's the paradox. It feels like if I really lived freely, then I'd die soon enough. I mean, you know, who would feed me? Come on, and you know, who am I to expect to be fed? You know, lots of people need care and don't deserve it. A lot of people are more needier than I. Then again, I suppose practically anyone can say that, can't they? They can say, well, I'm not the most needy person in the world, therefore don't help me. Well, no. We should all help each other, right? I guess I'm trying to help myself with this video. Expressing my feelings, as I often do. I have these sorts of conversations with myself all the time, with good and bad feelings, and I'm introspective that way. And also trying to help others, you know, to reach out and say, hey, anybody else feel like this? This yearning. Oh, wait, you can't actually do that because people wouldn't really like it. People wouldn't. Oh, you would incur all these sorts of penalties. All these sorts of... Well, it's nonsense. I try and do both, you know? Get the homework done and do creativity stuff on the side. Well, okay. I guess that's pretty much what I've done so far in my life. Except I realized through high school that I was doing far more homework type stuff than anyone could possibly need. And I'm wondering if maybe I'm still overestimating. I can still... What if every day could be like yesterday, for instance? Wake up. It's a long-standing dream of mine. To wake up without an alarm clock. With nothing scheduled for the day. Nothing that I have to do, that is. Do you want? And I love it. I love it, and then it's taken away from me, it seems, and I almost feel that I should stop loving it, because then it wouldn't hurt to see it go. And what do I mean, see it go? Just go permanently. I mean, come on, a little bit of homework to do. It's not all that much, even. I know a lot of people that have a lot worse. And now I'm reminded of past pain. Yeah? And I feel uncertain about what to do next. Just two things tugging at me. What I want and what they want, it feels. And I gotta find a way to make the stuff that I love, like, actually work. Essentially, that means financially. But technically, I don't need money. If someone's willing to just give me food. Yeah, to make it actually work and sustainable and